Hey everyone, we're back again with video number 7, and as you all know by now, hey, we're looking to take 10 people, 10 families in the next 30 days and help them get out of the whole rat race, okay? Help them get out of the financial situation that they may be in to reach financial freedom, okay? Um, so video 7 for us is a very pivotal video, okay? It's very important because in our first videos, if you haven't seen them, please subscribe, please follow, go back and check them out. But in our first 6 videos, uh, we talk more about the issue or the problem with people's personal economy, their personal finances. In video 7, we actually start focusing on solutions and ways to overcome those things, okay? So the keyword today in this video is going to be cash flow, okay? Cash flow is king, folks. Keyword today is cash flow. Um, and truly, cash flow is more important than income. You see, everyone thinks that, well, if I have this big income and I make all these dollars, that somehow things are going to magically work out. Well, here's the fact, folks. Cash flow is king, and actually, cash flow is more important than your income, right? Remember that. Cash flow is more important than your income. Okay, income is measured in dollars, and cash flow is measured in time. All right, so please write that down. Very important point there. Income is measured in dollars, and cash flow is measured in time. So I can have a whole bunch of income, $1 million, and still have a negative cash flow. So here, let me explain it to you. Let's say $1 million. I make $1 million of income every year, and I have $2 million in expenses every year because whatever it is that millionaires spend their money on, $1 million on, whether it's boats, yachts, cars, memberships to fancy clubs, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. If I have $2 million in expenses and $1 million worth of income, then my cash flow is only 6 months. Okay? If my cash flow is 6 months, then I don't have enough to make it through the year. I have a negative cash flow. But now let's look at the inverse of that. Let's take someone who only makes, say, $80,000 a year. Okay, if you take a person that makes $80,000 a year, but their expenses is $40,000 a year, their cash flow is 2 years. Okay, I mean they can go 2 years off of 1 year's worth of income. Huge difference. 6 months versus 2 years. $1 million in income versus $80,000 in income. Yet one has a positive cash flow, $80,000 a year income, and the other one has a negative cash flow at $1 million a year in income. All right, so here's one of the things that one of our strategies, right? Because everything we do is not about selling or anything like that. We do strategies to get yourself off to financial freedom. So the things that we have to overcome were talked about in our first 4 or 5 videos in order to increase our cash flow, right? Main thing we need to do is eliminate debt. Okay, so if we eliminate our debt, cash flow automatically goes up. Another thing we need to do is minimize our taxes. Okay, you are going to have to pay taxes. It's there for everybody. Everybody has to pay taxes. But the question is, how much? Right? So we teach you how to minimize your taxes. If you minimize taxes, cash flow automatically goes up. And another thing we talked about was big business, okay? And how much we're spending in big business. And are we buying things because we really want them or need them? Or are we buying things more out of, hey, I didn't even know I wanted that product, but I saw this commercial and now I do. Okay? We bring our expenses down and the amount of money that's going out of our pocket, out of our homes, off our balance sheets into big business. Again, cash flow automatically goes up. Okay, and we're going to show you strategies and things to help improve that cash flow, to get that cash flow up. In fact, for most people, somewhere around maybe 80% of people, we can get them increased cash flow in their next paycheck or their next paycheck cycle. We have folks whose cash flow has gone up anywhere between $200 to $800. Okay, that is possible in your next paycheck or paycheck cycle. So remember, our keyword this time is cash flow. Please text cash flow to 561 561-247-0895. Again, text cash flow to 561-247-0895. Looking for 10 families over the next 30 days that's ready to exit the rat race and get on to financial freedom. Okay? Recap. That is cash flow to 561-247-0895. See you next time.